Hi guys, this is Mary with Big Plaid Wolf, and I am here with a haul for January of 2020. These are the things that I picked up between Christmas and the end of January. This is also the first haul that I've ever done, but I wanted to give it a try to show you guys what I have picked up. So let's just go ahead and dive right in, and I will go ahead and show you some of the things that I grabbed this month. I'm going to start by scooching everything off to the side. And then I guess I want to start with some of the more boring or organizational or not so exciting stuff, which are the more basics, and start there. So to begin, I have picked up finally some of the Nina Desert Storm cardstock. I have been wanting this for ages. It's something that I always see people use on their cards, and it's beautiful. It's this lovely sort of soft craft color that I really enjoy. And often I see other brands and whatnot use a sort of harsher color that is more orangey, and I like that this one's sort of gray toned, and that's why I picked it up. I also know that Nina as a brand is a really well respected one in the card making community, so I wanted to pick some up there. Up next, I've got the Nuvo stencil brushes, which are so much bigger than I expected when I saw them online. I'm really excited to give these a try. I've seen people use them in videos all the time, and they give such a lovely sort of soft look to the ink blending, and I've gotten really into ink blending over the past couple of years. I've got lots of Distress ink cubes, the mini ones in particular, and I've been picking up a collection of Distress oxide inks too, which I think these would be perfect with. Also, I've got big hands and these things are huge. This is just me showing how absurdly large they are, but I think that's a good thing. It means you can cover a large space. So I also now have some Yupo paper, which I've never actually used alcohol inks to make backgrounds, let alone any other projects with them, so I'm really excited to try them out. I wanted to pick up Yupo paper because it was recommended by everyone. It's sort of a plasticky paper that is a non-porous surface to work with the alcohol inks on. I especially think using like a heart-shaped die cut on an alcohol inked background would be so pretty, and I really want to try that out for Valentine's Day cards. And obviously, to go along with the Yupo paper, I've also picked up some alcohol inks. I grabbed some of the Ranger alcohol inks in these three lovely shades, and then one of my favorite things that I see people do is using metallic mixatives with everything. They really add something to projects, I think, just with the sort of shiny metallic edges that they give. And then I also picked up some blending solution, obviously, to help mix everything together. Right around Black Friday, I noticed that Lawn Fawn was doing sort of mystery bag / mystery box sales, and so my mom actually picked one up for me for Christmas, and this was what was in it. I'm going to start with the one item I got that is a repeat. I already own a stamp chamois from Lawn Fawn, but it is well loved, and I am certainly not mad to have a second one. The next thing I got in the box was this set of two little Lawn Fawn notebooks. I actually have a job that kind of requires me to carry around little mini notebooks, so this is really convenient. And I especially love the one that is in the sort of white pattern. Let's see, it comes with two little notebooks, and this one's my favorite. When I was flipping through, I noticed that it actually has these little details on the inside, and I think it's lovely. As you guys might know, Lawn Fawn often sends a few extra little goodies with their purchases, and so I just got these 3 extra sheets of paper, which are nice patterns. And I actually also received some more patterned paper. I ended up getting this pack of Fall Fling 6x6 inch patterned paper from Lawn Fawn, which is the same pattern that's on the little notebooks. It has 36 sheets and is some beautiful floral pattern. And it looks like they are one-sided. So the next thing in the box is this Lawn Fawn glitter pen. I have used things like Wink of Stella and other shimmer pens before, but what's unique about this one is that it seems to have more of a sort of firm tip than some of the others that I've seen, as opposed to a brush tip, so I'm excited to give that a try. So there's only two things left in the box, and the first one is this stamp set, which is the How You Bean Christmas Cookie add-on. And I don't actually have the original How You Bean stamp set, but I think that this one, out of all the stamp sets that you can get with as an add-on, is pretty good because you can use all of those cookies individually and not even have to worry about putting them in the original little jar that comes with the beans. I think they're all great standalones for Christmas cards. So these would definitely be great more around the end of the year. For now, I am kind of done with Christmas cards for a little while, so I can move on to some more birthday cards. The last item in this box is this sort of cupcake die set, and I believe it is called the Stitched Cupcakes from Lawn Fawn. And you can use them in all sorts of different ways. You can sort of mix and match your cupcake liner with patterned paper and your different types of icing, and you can even make a candle or different strawberries and use those little faces. What I really like is the faces that it die cuts can be used for all sorts of projects, not even just cupcakes. Moving away from the Lawn Fawn mystery box, I also picked up some more Nuvo products. So I got these gilding flakes in a pretty gold color, and they're something that I've wanted to try for a really long time, and I finally picked some up. The container is absolutely enormous. It was so much bigger than I expected. I guess that's a trend with Nuvo products. But I really love the look that they give on projects, and it's really lightweight too. And so I'm excited to try those along with the Nuvo glue pen in the medium size. I also placed an order with My Favorite Things, and this stamp set was something that I saw on sale on one of their Wednesday sales, and I love it. I actually don't have anything already that has to do with unicorns, and I thought that this was such a great option. It's got the rainbow, it's got some great sentiments, and I think that I could make a lot of cards for a variety of occasions using this stamp set, and I'm really excited to kind of have something in my stash that isn't something that I've had before. I decided that I need a couple of things to go along with my new unicorns, so I also got the cloud stencil from My Favorite Things, which is a cool sort of four-sided stencil. It works a little differently than other stencils. You can kind of brush the color up off the edge of it, and I've seen people use this with great results, and I wanted to try it for myself, so I got this, and maybe I can even use those new Nuvo stencil brushes with it. And of course, if you're going to have unicorns and you're going to have clouds, you're going to need a rainbow to go with it. It's like if you give a mouse a cookie. And so this is one of their die sets. I can link the title down below. And it cuts out both a solid image and a bunch of little strips that you can cut out of different colors or color yourself with alcohol markers and sort of create a little scene for your unicorns. I grabbed some organizational stuff as well. So this is the Simon Says stamp pockets. I believe it's a pack of 50. I am currently in the process of trying to organize my sort of craft room area. It's not really a room, it's more a corner of my living room. And so I wanted to pick those up to get a move on organizing. And last but not least, I picked up these two small tubes of watercolor. These are Daniel Smith watercolors, which can definitely get pretty pricey, and so I kind of pick them up little by little when I can. So I grabbed these two tubes. One of them is a green shade, which while I do own a primary set and can technically make my own greens, I'm not very good at it. So I wanted to actually get a green that looks nice for once. And so I believe this green shade is Cascade Green, and the brown shade that I picked up, which is also a pretty hard color to mix, is Burnt Sienna. Beyond that, I also picked up a few of the little distress ink tins from Tim Holtz. I just don't have them on camera with me. And I already have a bunch of the cubes, and I kind of wanted to organize them a little bit better, and so that's what I did with them. So that's it for my end of 2019, beginning of 2020 haul video. Thank you so much for watching my first haul ever, and hopefully I will have more for you in the future. Happy crafting!